I got an Aussie car.
What? What is that?
It looks like an old school fucking. What kind of car would you say? It looks like an old milk truck.
It's like a wood panel, old milk delivery truck. And what has it got? Ozzy on
it? Remember making car noises when you'd fucking.
Oh, of course. Dude, what does that have to do with Ozzy, though?
It says Ozzy on it.
Yeah, but what does it have to do with Ozzy?
Well, Ozzy's on it. It's got a picture of Ozzy on the top from Blizzard of Oz, a picture of Ozzy on the side from Blizzard of Oz, and it says Blizzard of Oz on the other side, and it says Ozzy on the roof. It's Ozzy car.
Did Ozzy ever have a car like that?
I don't believe he did, no.
They just slapped Ozzy on a fucking Hot Wheels car.
It's perfect. That's what Ozzy drives around in. I've been at his house, remember?
Yes.
There were 3 of these in the driveway.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would make sounds.
Playing cars stunk. You didn't do anything.
There wasn't really much to do.
No, it was always, you could only do one at a time or 2 of them hitting each other. Or you couldn't even do 2 in a row that well. It just was boring.
No,
Where do you go with it?
Well, you needed the Hot Wheels track. And the, was it the Tower of Power? Or was that Johnny Lightning cars? Hot Wheels had the powerhouse. So you'd take the track and you connect to the powerhouse and make an oval. And then the powerhouse had 2 like spongy discs or cylinders inside it, and the Hot Wheels car would go through and get shot out the other side because this disc is spinning real fast, and then it would go around, and by the time it got to the powerhouse again, it would go real slow, it's just about, and then it would shoot through again and whip around again. That was the powerhouse. Look for Hot Wheels powerhouse. What's wrong with you?
This is the new Power Tower.
No!
This one has the hood opens up.
Oh, it shows the little Ozzy motor.
So when you're playing cars, you can go, I need repairs. And then just open it. Then do what?
And do what? Really?
Why do you open the hood? Why would I want to park my car with the hood open?
Yeah.
The powerhouse is not fun at all. You just sit there and watch it go in a circle.
There's the powerhouse.
Oh, that's great.
And then it would always fall off the track. I had that.
That's terrible.
You don't think it's a fun gift?
No. I never had any Hot Wheels tracks. I had one of the I had a mat.
Yeah.
That looked like the road and houses and stuff.
Oh, God.
Oh, yuck.
That's terrible.
I'm just remembering now, like, the big part of the game was I used to make all my cars get in a traffic jam.
What a fucking cocksucker.
What a horrible game to play.
I would play traffic.
I would line up all my cars, one behind the other on the road. And then that way I could just look at all my cars.
Did you go beep, beep,
Oh, look,
beep?
Sam's playing Asian driver again.
Like the lights in the town wouldn't work or something. And then there would be a traffic jam because one guy was stuck at the red light. And then I would just look at my car collection all lined up.
Your
Mom, you want to play Rush
stunk.
Hour?
Okay. All right, Sammy. Look at him.
Kids love cars, though.
Oh, man. Yeah. Boys or girls, they don't care.
No.
They love
my
cars.
daughter asks me to play, race.
Oh,
She can
well.
do that for hours. Okay.
So can he.
Is that what she meant when she was over the house and said play race? I think I taught her some things.
Yes.
She's been in your house too much.
Race.
But Jay goes nowhere, but,
Yeah. How do you play cars with your kid? What do you do?
it's just racing around the rug for...
You
should
got
give
her
you
some good
rules.
shit, though. You got like the little garage
she's
thing.
got, she's got all
What's
sorts
a newer... Like, that was what we had when we were
Oh, that
children,
was
was that
old
fucking
school.
horrible track. What's a new car garage or whatever for little Hot Wheels cars?
Here's the current
Hot Wheels.
Power Tower.
Wow.
But what does the power tower do?
That's way
It looks like
better.
it lifts the car up with some kind of an auger-based elevator, and then like drops the car out the top, and then it goes around and round.
You know what was an amazingly cool thing when you were a kid? When you get the new little car storage box. It was plastic, and you could. It looked like a little. You could store like 12 or 20 in there.
Yes, in a little suitcase. You drive.
Yes.
You take your little briefcase of cars.
Yes.
To school, like you're on a business trip.
I have a meeting, mother.
Yes. I have a meeting with my friends.
Smelled like really fresh plastic.
Don't wait up for me. Yeah, and then you'd have all your cars all set up.
That's perfect for OCD kids.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could look through them and just like fucking fix them. So
Yeah.
all the blue ones are on this row.
Well, how much fun would it be to open it up and then fuck the order up and the direction of all the cars of a kid with OCD?
Yeah, they had to be. I would love to scratch a few.
Oh yeah.
And fucking and put like sardine oil in it so it didn't smell like plastic. I'd love to do that to
Kid
a
would
baby.
cry.
Oh, yeah, he'd hate it.
Kid would fucking weep.
Do they still have those?
What?
Matchbox cars aren't worth money, are they?
No,
we always
I've
think they're
seen-
gonna be worth money, but they're worthless.
I saw on, I guess, Pawn Stars, some guy brought in a giant Hot Wheels collection, and he wanted some insane amount of money for it, and it turned out it's like, no,
Well, they've made like so many of them and re-released everything, and there's just, I mean,
Yeah.
there's no market for them.
no, it's just
They're
fucking
just fun to have.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? They give you those a little nostalgia. You look and go, oh, I remember that.
And my mom would be like, "Okay, it's time for the cars to go," and I'd yell, "No, the light's not green; it's broken."
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Yes, he would.
I would make her. I'd make all the cars stay in the traffic jam.
That's like a problem you have.
Yeah, there's like
I psychoanalyze that as you not wanting to advance yourself. You were happy being your age with your mommy taking care of you,
Yeah.
and you didn't want any forward movement in your life.
I also
Just-
analyze his radio performance as the same thing.
Yeah, you just wanted traffic to stand still. All the lights are broke. No one can move.
because as long as those cars weren't moving, mommy was still playing cars.
Mommy
with
was
me.
playing cars with you and taking care of you. The second those cars moved, it's, go to school, get a job.
We sat there until
Get
I
out
was
there.
19 years old.
Yes.
Just staring at those cars.
Staring. Oh, what is that one?
1969 Redline Hot Wheels original store display sold for $8,000.
$8,000. Well, you know what? It's not a big market for this. It's going to sit in my shop. I'll give you $300 for it. All right. I'm happy with what I got.
Well, I was hoping for $1 million.
Yeah, I was hoping for $8,000 for it, which is what I paid for it. But I'm happy with $300. I think I'm just going to go to the casino a little and maybe go out to dinner with my wife.
Instead of it sitting in my closet, I got a little cash in my
Yeah.
pocket, and we're gonna be able to get a nice dinner.
It's about time someone else got a chance to enjoy it. That's another thing they say all the time to rationalize that they were just fucking robbed.
And 2 days later, they're in the pawn store, and it's like $8,000 for this Hot
Yeah,
Wheels display.
wait, you said, wait a minute.
How many cars did he have in it? And were they in good condition?
A few of them were. Like, he got a good price for a very few of them. But for the most part, they were just, your collection stinks.
Like what's a legitimately
22, huh? No. Legitimately what?
a good Hot Wheels car to have? Like an expensive one.
There's probably a couple.
On eBay,
Probably
you should
those
look.
collector's items that, like, the ones that weren't really sold to the masses, perhaps.
Prototypes.
Things like that. I remember Johnny Lightning cars sucked.
Why?
Like, if you went over to Johnny Lightning, you'd call your friend a fag because Hot Wheels were cool.
It's like having GoBots.
Really?
Yeah.
To Transformers?
Yeah, Transformers was the shit.
Now Travis is looking at a little pink one. What's that?
I don't know. Something from 1973.
Ooh.
I was alive.
Sold for $3,100.
I do kind of remember that car.
Well, that was $3,100.
Why?
Man.
I don't know. It's very rare, apparently. Oh, look. 1968.
What's it say though? Like, why does it say rare? Is it a reason for it? Or?
No, he had a very short description. 1968 rare Hot Wheels Redline custom fleet side orange Heiss? Is that how you pronounce it? Heisse. Raider special paint. $3,000.
Come on.
Let me see. I probably have it.
$3,000 for a Hot Wheels car.
That one does look familiar. It's like, but
Oh, well, it's
I remember
foreign.
all those
I don't have it.
the paints and the fucking, like, the colors. Sometimes you see a color on something and think like, oh man, I kind of remember a Hot Wheels car that color. Very weird what sticks in your head. Like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, this is a German.
German.
it's great.
Oh, great. Yeah. Wonderful.
So your little track, how would that make the car? Like the track is just an oval.
Yeah.
And what makes them zoom faster at one point?
Oh, it was the powerhouse had those foam things, like wheels in them, like foam wheels that were spinning, and the car would go through like kind of like a car wash, but the things are spinning really fast, and it would throw the car out the other side.
Because I remember the only thing I never got into when I was a kid, but I could see it being interesting is trains.
I love.
My father had like old Lionel trains, a few of them, not many, but he was kind of obsessed with them. So I kind of thought they were cool, but just never.
Yes.
We never had room to have a fucking real Bobby Bacala train set.
Oh, every Christmas I asked for electric trains. Electric trains, electric trains. That's all I asked for. Like, hey, can I get electric trains? Shut up! You got them last year. But I want more electric trains. And what a dummy I was. I went to I got brought to the dentist when I was a kid. And the dentist's ploy for kids was to give them a little, like, charm kind of toy thingy, like a little plastic fucking, I don't even know what it was. Like, I don't know, a plastic soldier
Suppository?
or something,
Oh.
a suppository, anything really small, like something from a penny machine or something.
Something that you can win with the least amount of tickets.
Yeah,
at,
things
Dave
like
and
that.
Buster's.
Yeah, just crap in a big drawer
Like
in
a spider ring.
his office. Yeah, shit like that. And he goes, "Oh, you know, we have toy over here if you want to pick from one." I go, "Do you have electric trains?" Like I thought I was gonna get like a nice toy.
What
Like
dope.
I know.
Ew, you asked the dentist for
I asked
electric
the dentist
trains.
if I could have electric trains.
I love how disgusted Jim always is with your childhood.
I'm terrible as a child.
It's not this. It's the fact that what a dumb question. How the fuck would the dentist have electric trains?
I know, he said toy, and when I heard toy as a kid, I thought electric trains. So he said, "Oh, you want a toy to you know, like electric trains? Oh, we don't have those." You said
That's adorable, but it also makes me want to just drill my fist into your young chest. Give you a good sock in the heart.
Oh, was I an asshole?
Do you have electric trains?
Electric trains.
To the
yeah.
dentist.
Yeah, let me get out of the fucking toy stock room
Yeah.
I have in the back.
I hope he said no and then asked you, "Is it safe? Is it safe?" And tortured your teeth.
Give me no clove oil. The Hot Wheels tracks were also good for beating children with. Yes. They were perfect size. They were about 3 feet long per section, and made of a whippy type of plastic.
But the plastic was soft, so you always ended up stepping on the tracks at some point and bending them.
Yeah, they would bend.
Like you couldn't leave them out because you'd step on them, or you'd put them away, and then they'd get bent anyway.
And you'd lose they were the tongues, they called them, to snap the tracks together. They're like little plastic pieces that went on the bottom of the slots of the thing. And once you lose those, you'd always try to line up the track on the floor without the things that held it together. And it would last like one time, the car going through, and then
just stop it.
Imminent fucking disaster when the car would
Well, you
hit
can
it.
get one in the box for $12.99 on eBay.
$12.99.
That's right, yeah.
For a supercharger. That's what it was called, the supercharger. 1969 toy. $12. I bet that person saw that and went, "Oh my God, we are rich."
I got it.
Just because shit is old doesn't make it fucking worth anything.
So much stuff is worth nothing.
Yes.
I can't believe how much stuff is worthless.
I know.
I learned
you
that
always
like looking at I was at my dad's house and I was looking at all my old like comic books from like the 80s and 90s, and I punched them in on eBay. They're all worth less than the price.
Than the family
I
photos.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
Oh no! Oh,
But you thought like when Superman died, they had all these comics, and I was like, oh, I'm going to keep these, and they're worth like $2 each.
Right.
They're worth nothing.
Well, baseball cards were jacked up at one point, like the 80s and 90s.
no,
when
they weren't. It was legitimate sales of the cards.
I don't know if this is true or not, but Roland just texted me that somebody just got a new train set on the staff.
Well, someone I bet has room in their new house
Oh no!
for a train set.
Oh,
I certainly did.
Does someone have a
my
choo-choo?
God.
Go to his Facebook
Someone
page.
likes to
Yeah.
choo-choo and has one.
That was good.
That is fucking good.
now
Oh shit!
this is probably just like a regular, probably just a regular train set, right?
No.
What do you got?
No, really?
Correct.
What'd you get, Eric?
What'd you get?
Pulling it up right
Okay.
there. You go.
What game? Oh no, you
Jesus
didn't!
Christ.
No, you
You're
didn't.
a baby.
I don't believe that you got the Harry Potter Hogwarts Express.
I
What
certainly
the
did.
fuck are you
What are
doing?
you doing?
Why wouldn't you just get a nice fucking HO gauge fucking old classic train?
Because
Yeah.
this one has puffing smoke.
Or how about the LIE, Colin Ferguson, not included?
E-Rock, what made you get the Hogwarts Express instead of a real like fucking hobby train set?
Well, the real trains are coming later. This one is for Christmas. This one goes around the tree.
That doesn't make sense. Like a regular train should be the one that goes around the tree.
The regular train's going to be in a whole different section.
A section? Oh, another wing of the Nagel estate.
This is what drives. He's picking up all these hobbies now.
Because he's a house, he has room.
Yeah.
Like now he's starting Lego collecting, and now
Uh-huh.
he's starting train sets, and
The Lego stuff
this
is a little
not a
douchey.
cheap train set.
How much was it?
What is it listing there?
And how much?
Well, I see a bunch of different versions.
Oh, let's say.
Which version of the Hogwarts Express did you get?
Mine, it's solid metal too. It's not like cheap plastic or
Oh,
anything.
well,
Lionel train set,
Yeah.
Lionel?
and I think it was like 200.
That's not bad.
$200
Wait, is it a whole bunch of trains?
Yeah, it's 5 cars.
Oh, all right.
5 cars?
Yeah.
Is it a caboose?
Yep, has a caboose.
And how much track? Enough to go around the tree?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
In a circle or an oval?
Circle.
Oh, I hate a circle. It's constantly turning.
Oh, here it is.
Just a
Oh,
Oh, Hogwarts
Wow.
Express coming through, guys.
that's good. Are you all excited that you're like a fucking warlock
No.
when you watch it? Do you imagine yourself shrinking and going into the fucking
You don't you
train?
have to like jump on the track or something?
Yeah, how does that work?
Do you ever, like, when it comes to the tunnel, do you go, yay, like a big retard? Yay!
Like a big retard.
Haven't bought the tunnel yet. At some point, I want to do it right. Have a whole landscape set
Oh,
up.
that
like,
whole thing.
like
huge train
Gomez
setup is
Adams,
really
and then
cool.
blow it up.
Wow.
What is the
Oh,
other?
Fuck yeah.
What is the other Lionel one you're getting? Like, is it? What's the newer one? You're getting another one, right? A Lionel.
The more of an old-fashioned one, though. Like the ones that would haul like coal and and things like that.
Not ones that would take Harry Potter to Hogwarts.
No,
Right,
that's
right.
just for Christmas.
Oh, for Christmas. Hey, that's great. That's pretty cool. You're going to get an engineer hat
Yeah, you have to.
and like an oil can and just stand there working the little control. Does the transformer on train sets still smell like it's ready to burst into flames when you fucking fire them up?
Yeah, it kind of does.
I don't
It's
know.
like, are there wires just
Dude.
You think that thing's just gonna go up any second. But
Every train set I've ever had when I was a kid, you go to like start it up, you plug in the transformer, you hear like, and then you get the throttle going, and you smell like this fucking ozone-ish, electric, ready to burst into flames smell.
When I was like, when you see, like I mentioned Bali Baklava, but when you see an adult with a real, like, old school train collection,
Yeah.
like fucking a really nice, that I can kind of get collecting.
Yeah.
That's like a real collector.
And it's very hobby oriented because they put together all those scenes. They put the trees in and all the little like lakes and it's kind of a hobby. You're building it.
But they're old. You can buy old ones, like the old
Bobby.
scenes.
Poor Bobby Bacala.
It's the best fucking one of the best murder scenes in the entire fucking.
Could you turn it up?
Yeah.
Oh, here, poor Bobby.
I'm gonna go for it.
I'm gonna go for it.
Your
He's
son will like this too.
It's very
Goes
exciting.
fast.
A nice blue one.
gonna buy the train.
You
That
don't
is
care.
nice. Oh,
They're showing, if you haven't seen this, they're showing a little train go on the tracks, and a man's coming in to not be nice to Bobby.
oh no. Oh, here they come. Is Iraq pondering buying the
Yeah, the Harry Potter.
train?
Yes, and the two other guys from the staff coming in.
Oh, Jesus. What a bad scene.
That's good. You like it?
Yeah, that is good. Poor Bobby.
They're showing, like, hearing screaming, and you see the little guys on the tracks with their hands over their mouths.
Damn, did they fucking fill him full of lead? Oh, jeez.
That was a great fucking kill scene.
Poor Bobby.
Hurry up.
Bobby Bacala.
Wow.
Yeah, that fucking...
Watching those scenes makes me want to watch the entire thing.
I
again.
know.
Yeah.
Right? Absolutely. Troy Kwan.
Gentlemen.
Wondering what you think about Iraq's massive amount of disposable income to buy these train sets, and he has future plans of setting up his own railroad. Amazing. It's gonna be
The Nagel Express.
the Nagel Express.
You do cars on people?
Choo choo.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got this amazing income coming in, and he's just able to sort of live this extravagant, childlike lifestyle.
Yeah.
And he was talking yesterday. He's put in more TVs in his place.
What?
And, yeah,
He did on the after show yesterday. He mentioned that he's got 5 flat screens in his house now, and he's looking at adding at least a 6th.
5 flat screens at the Nagel Estates.
Well, he's got a wall that it's actually a really cool setup. He's got a really nice house. It's like a living room, and there's a wall there, but you can walk around either side of it.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
around the back of the wall is like kind of a porch in the sense that it's all glass. It's indoors, but it's all glass. And he's got on the one.
Is it a Florida room?
It's a Florida room. That's
Coming
what he calls
from
it.
Florida.
Yeah.
He just calls it where I grew up room.
right.
Yes.
Right. So he's got the TV on the one side of the wall where the fireplace is. And he's putting a TV right on the other side,
Right
too.
on the other
So you
side. It's
can
like
watch-
a two-sided TV.
Right.
In the wall.
Right.
Wow.
And then he's putting a theater outside as well.
A movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to put a movie theater in his backyard.
Outside.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
know. I've never been invited over, but
No?
I imagine it's a
Oh,
really.
boy.
I'm very fond of Eric and very
No.
fond
Oh,
of his wife. And
He's
I've-
been invited. You just couldn't attend.
well, that's
He
the only
read
reason you did those when I was not there, so I
I
couldn't
don't
go.
remember being
He invited
invited.
you over once when he specifically knew that
I'd be
you and
gone.
I would both be in San
Sure, of
Diego.
course.
I don't remember getting an invite.
You probably never did.
Actually, you said you were coming and then didn't show.
Whoops.
Right?
That could be true.
Oh, Iraq. I'm sorry about that. Where you live, Jersey?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Who needs that shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Jersey.
Yeah, you're
That's a
just going to
haul.
go to an old intern's pool party, but
Wow.
Yeah,
Does
well,
got you there.
live and learn, right?
yes.
Yeah, I lived and learned on that
Especially,
one.
especially now that Iraq is decorating his house with tchotchkes.
What are tchotchkes?
It's like what? It's going to look like an Applebee's in his room downstairs.
Your man
He's
cave.
going to have like trains and road signs on the walls. and
Surfboards
license
on the
plate.
wall.
License plate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Just a little something to make it his.
Yeah.
Personalizes man cave.
Man cave. What were you guys talking about in the after show yesterday that Iraq said his wife wouldn't allow or something?
A scale?
Oh, the hot tub.
Oh, right.
Oh, right. A hot tub.
I was driving home and I'm like, oh, Jesus, I got to get into this. How do you, why, what's wrong with your wife that she doesn't like a hot tub?
I was corrected later on
Oh, you were.
to the fact that she would love to have a hot tub.
Well, then why did you say that before?
Because I honestly thought she had said no at one point.
Well, can you
She said
take out-
no.
No, she was commenting on the temperature in the room to him. It's hot.
She called him Tub.
Oh, wordplay.
Was there a comma?
Holy fucking.
You like your house? Was your house built new?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's an old house.
It feels
classic.
new though. It doesn't feel like an old.
But
house.
you-
It's been renovated.
How
and
far from
everything.
the city are you?
15 miles.
That's not big. That makes me want a house.
It's not bad. It's right by like a giant stadium area.
Okay. So how bad's traffic coming in the morning? It's nothing.
In the morning, there's nothing really.
It just
What were you
jokes
thinking?
galore. Well, it's
When
near
I said-
Giant Stadium.
Uh-huh. Oh, like the stadium was named after.
Well,
him.
you know, something.
something like that.
Now, what did she say about the hot tub?
She would love one.
So you're gonna get rid of that silly garden of hers and put a hot tub in there and get some bitches?
God.
Yeah, she had, the house had a huge, like 3-part garden
Ugh.
in the backyard.
Waste of prime real estate.
Yeah. So this spring we'll get the new fencing put in. The backyard will be remodeled and
Oh.
do a hot tub.
This sounds
Must be nice.
Troy, man, right?
It's gotta feel good.
This guy's just fucking shelling out the money. Boom, boom.
But a hot tub makes sense to me. I can see why you'd want that.
oh,
In
yeah.
the winter, yeah.
Yeah.
Sit there, watch the snow come down. It's
Oh,
awesome.
boy.
Yeah, I get that.
But he's got plans. I mean, I think Troy's point is more all these plans for major renovations, and still it's nothing to drop $200 on a Harry Potter train.
Me a bag of shells.
Right.
It's just like
Easy
he
come,
makes
easy
it
go.
rain. He's just sitting there
Oh,
firing
yeah.
off.
Right.
Oh, at the toy store
toy
with the
store.
fucking Harry Potter train. He's like, yeah, niggas. And he's just fucking flying hundreds off.
Yeah.
You think Eric just has a ton of Jeffrey Bucks lying around?
Yeah, he does Jeffrey dollars.
Disney dollars.
$3 from Toys R Us.
He's like Scarface, but he doesn't have a lion. He has like little child things around the house. The fridge is yours.
You are very childlike, Iraq.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you just got this nice income. You can just sort of do as you please, you know.
Right?
I don't know why we all don't do that.
Well, because we don't have that income.
Oh,
All right, look, I might be guilty of purchasing a few toys myself.
Yeah, but
But, you know.
you're a millionaire.
What are you going to do? Right.
That's well established.
Make a little more money. I
are
understand.
you saying Anthony's earned it?
No,
Oh.
I'm saying
No, probably
Anthony
not.
literally twit picks photos of stacks of cash that make up about 4 years of my salary.
Oh. And then in 1 minute, one hand, they're gone.
Easy come, easy
Like,
go.
Whoops, the dealer took it.
That's a
Jeez.
weekend, though, right?
That sucks. You know what?
Did you see all of Eric's Simpsons Christmas items?
Oh no, he's got a
What?
bunch of those little like. They would be
Well,
like,
how many is that?
Like collectibles, like Hummels, but they're Simpsons
E-Rock.
things. How many do you have of those,
I
E-Rock?
think there's 33, 36.
Are they in a case?
No, they're on display right now, but
On display, like it's fucking
Like the museum.
yeah, like a museum has it for a limited time. Make sure you see this display.
How much did one of those run?
you have to buy them in sets of 3.
And how much is
What?
like a set of 3?
$30, $35.
Oh,
Times
boy.
11.
Let's do
So
some
wait,
math.
you buy them at toy conventions?
No, you have to order online. They're special made.
What's the fascination with Simpsons stuff? I understand the show, you know,
Yeah.
get some laughs.
It's-
But what about why so much Simpsons things?
Blocks out the pain. Same fascination with Harry Potter trains.
Harry Potter
and
trains,
Legos. and-
anything.
Eric
Blocks out
likes
the pain.
childish toys and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
What was your favorite toy store as a kid?
Don't
Favorite
say
what?
Toy
KB.
store.
Toy store.
Was it just
Toys R
Us? Yeah.
Toys R Us or KB.
KB.
Do you remember
KB
Myers?
stunk.
Yeah, I
KB
do.
stinks. Like Toys R Us is cool. You go in there, there's a bunch of toys. It's really good. KB is like a lot of very childish toys.
Yeah, you know why a lot of kids liked KB? Because they were in a lot of malls.
Yeah.
So they were really easy for us to
Yeah.
get
And Toys R Us was a standalone.
to. Yeah.
Especially the ghetto
Fucking
malls.
great.
Yeah.
Toys R Us is like fucking
There was a
It was a
weird
treat
vibe
to
when
go
you'd
there.
walk in there, right? You couldn't believe how
KB.
many. No, Toys R Us, like
Toys R Us.
couldn't believe how many toys there were.
There were toys everywhere.
Eric still gets that vibe.
Oh, E-Rock, do you?
Not the same now, but
I want to go into one. I had like you'd walk in, it would just be a wall of toys, and then you'd go around, and you were actually in the store, and it really high ceilings made it
Yes.
just seem endless. The smart
Just-
places had high
Let me,
ceilings.
let me tell you.
Cathedral of toys.
It's not what you think
yeah,
it
it's
is.
not what it used to be.
No.
No.
It's all baby stuff mostly.
There's a big one in the city I went into recently to kill time
It's like
to look
5
at the
blocks away.
Legos. Yeah.
I mean, that place is
Times
really cool.
family.
Yeah.
Poor Times family. Poor Times. Went in there to kill time.
Wow.
Love giving Jimmy a taste of his own medicine. Yeah.
I still go into Toys R Us like twice a month.
For what?
Wrestlers.
Oh God.
I'm almost never buy them anymore, but I can't
care.
stop
You just like
myself
to
from
look?
looking. Yeah, I can't stop.
In fact, you know that that's happening.
You with wrestling is
You're like
a
edging with
weird
wrestling
thing.
toys.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really.
Sitting there stroking your pud in front of a fucking King Kong Bundy hat. Shut up.
The fascination with wrestling between you and like E-Rock and stuff is just astounding.
That's where we meet.
Yeah, is that your common bond? That's it.
I don't get it when you're almost 30, though. You know, when
From
you're
the
a kid.
skateboarding guy.
Well,
Exactly.
skateboarding is actually, I'm doing something that's exercise.
yeah?
They're just sitting there
don't
watching
do
it.
skateboarding for exercise.
I do too.
You do skateboarding because it's cool, man.
I do
Yeah.
because it's good exercise. You're
No,
actually
you
doing
don't.
something.
No,
you
you
just sit
don't.
on the couch.
No,
Look,
you
we
don't.
all
You don't
have
do-
our childish things that
Yeah,
we're trying to
seriously.
adhere to youth with.
I'm wearing a Walt Disney World shirt,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you love Disney.
and I love it.
The happiest place on earth. I, of course, with my electronic toys and whatnot, I love a good toy. I
Yeah.
love a good toy. Troy, come on, you can fess up. The skateboarding thing.
It's very juvenile.
Well, yeah, but it's still fun. Still fun
It's
thing
not
to
what
do.
a
That's
normal
the
man
point.
of your age would do.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
don't you think it's no? That's not true.
Yeah, it
but
is true.
no, it isn't. But
Yes,
you,
it is.
wrestling, you're just sitting and you know it's fake. You know it's completely fake.
Yeah,
Sports
like all
entertainment.
like all television.
Yeah, but you're just
People-
watching. It's like watching like a soap opera with like
Why are you watching Seinfeld?
half-naked
Fake.
men.
Right, people watch television. There's
Right.
there's actually a huge business for scripted television.
No, absolutely.
And people, there's millions of people
boy.
who on a daily basis
But did-
will sit down and watch it and enjoy it. Some will even spend money on it.
Are you
HBO,
saying-
for instance.
You're saying that many of the shows on television are fake and
Yeah.
scripted?
And I hate to tell you this, but Homeland, whether he's a terrorist or the vice president, he's actually just a British dude pretending the whole
man.
time.
Fucking don't ruin it.
I know.
So you're saying it's not entertainment, it's entertainment.
It's entertainment.
Okay.
Good way to spin it. Sam's very good at.
Sam is good at fucking, skirting the issue, as they say.
Well, it's like people come in like scripted television is just like, why would you watch scripted television?
Right.
Well,
Well.
I don't. I don't watch television.
You're
He's
too busy
skateboarding.
skateboarding
right.
and looking for the latest fall fashion.
Yeah.
Taking pictures of people I want no part of in Lower Manhattan.
What's a really valuable Lionel train? Like, what is? Because those are things that are worth a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah,
money.
yeah,
Because
those
people
are-
couldn't collect them like you could baseball cards.
Well, that's true. And they had to be kept in good shape.
Yeah, in the box, things in the box are always worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
because that's most kids back, especially in the 50s and 60s, did not.
Man, did I like opening up a Christmas present and seeing electric trains. I was like, oh, this is fucking
I don't know
great.
if I ever got them for Christmas. To be
Open
honest
it up
with you.
and that locomotive, you'd just be like, yeah, that's our locomotive. Had some weight to it.
You like it better than getting slot cars?
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the slot. Although, no, you know what? What was that? The AMX, was it called? There was a slot car set. I remember the commercial had Jackie Stewart, the race car driver, in it. Look at those cars really hug the road. He would fucking do the commercial for the AMX cars or something. Yeah, there you go. Oh, if you have the car and train set with that amazing one piece, which is the railroad crossing, and it would have the car track and the train track over it, and you put it together, and amazing. Amazing.
Try to have the train hit the cars.
Yes. Tyco, thank you. AMX was slightly larger than Tyco. I had the Tyco cars. Tyco. And you'd, they were always flying off the track, though. You'd have to, yeah, I hated having to try to keep it on the fucking track. I just
You
wanted
have, you
gun
have
it.
to pick something
I
to
had
collect.
Tyco cars.
You had Tycos,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Come on, Tyco cars.
Yeah, these were great.
You need a big house to collect shit like that. Like I saw
Like
those
our-
Mego toys recently. Like I was
Yeah.
fucking like I wanted to buy. I didn't buy any, but they're really expensive. Like when I had them when I
Really?
was a kid.
There's
but-
a big market for Mego.
because I the little 12-inch. They're not even good. I had like Hulk and the fucking Fantastic Four, Captain America, all of those when I was a kid. I loved those things.
Yeah.
But in the box, like fucking $4,000.
No
Yeah.
way.
I can't spend
that
that.
expensive?
Yeah, I'm not gonna
That's
do it.
kinda
Just
crazy.
look at them. Hey, look at that to a girl.
Yeah.
She's 20. Hey, you want to eat my cock?
She's playing with them.
Yeah, they made a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
they
I
were
like
the
the,
first company to like license.
I think I
Yeah.
see the
I have a lot of
Enterprise
Mego
Bridge up
toys.
there. Holy shit. That looks like a good one. I
Yeah.
want that.
Migos are the shit.
I had fucking Yugos.
Well, me here. Fuck, whatever, man.